Hey y'all, it's Girl64 here, and you're watching me play Europa Universalis 4 for another episode of the Africa Universalis. On our last episode, we conquered, we didn't conquer much. In our last episode, we did a lot of wheeling and dealing further towards the west coast. We gained the ability to colonize things. We focused mostly on internal development. I'm sorry that it's been a little bit more boring the past few games, but that's how this one goes. And so now our goal. Now our goal is to finally do something about Congo. The Congolese then take our goods from our shores and sell them and then use them for their own gain. We need those goods. We need that money. We need to conquer Congo. And the goal of this video is going to be conquering Congo, hopefully. Though, of course, I do not know how long things will take. I do not know exactly what will happen. But Congo is in a very bad position. This small territory that I was protecting, because I was protecting it, is now grown into another state to rival Kazembe. We will have to deal with these two at some point, but for now, the focus is us three versus our stronger neighbor Congo. Through our political wheelings and dealings, we have been able to end up with a fairly strong empire here in the middle of everything. We're not the most technologically advanced, actually. Oh my. That's not good. Well, we're going to have to do something about that. We need to get up to 10s and 11s. 10s is an important step, if I remember correctly. And who are the green? They're at 12, 13. So we have a problem in that our tech development is about normal for our area and for our culture, but eventually we're going to have to deal with people like Spain, Portugal, Morocco, the Ottoman Empire here, who are leading in technology. We're going to have to do something about them. We need to start... Oh my. Who has it? Spain. Our first colonizers have arrived, folks. This little colony here is in the Ivory Coast. What's their technology level at? I need to know now. 13s. Okay. So we are behind in technology, unfortunately. We're behind because we keep having to build the institutions ourselves instead of waiting for them to just propagate naturally, because otherwise we'd be very far behind in tech. But even so, we haven't really remained as far ahead as our neighbors, because the thing about institutions, if you found one in your area, your neighbors catch up very quickly. So you can't, unlike the old westernization mechanic, you couldn't end up being like Japan out here and being incredibly advanced relative to your neighbors and just conquering everything because you westernized before everybody else did. So we're going to have to do a lot of efforts to catching up. We're also, and they're in the Ivory Coast, I think. Ivory Coast, which means they're going to be trying to take trade out, and eventually that means we're going to end up in a trade conflict with Spain over the Congo Basin here, because this is the Congo Basin. This is the Southern Congo Basin here, because they're going to want the goods. They're going to want to drag them back to Spain. We're going to be we're going to be upwind of a much more powerful country, and they may decide to take issue with the fact that we are where we are. So we either need to get on good terms with Spain. What do they think of us? They don't really care that much. They might be someone worth spending a diplomat influencing until we're ready for war. We still have a few years, so we might as well send... we're going to try to have good relationships with them for now. They will also be our key to westernization. they will bring their technology with them, and if we conquer their territories in an uneven war, then we can westernize our country and become as advanced as them, potentially. Speaking of decisions, I'm still upset that we can't do, I'm still a bit upset that we cannot have a, reform the Qatar Empire, but maybe we have to actually reform the government first before we can even consider it. Because we're still a tribal monarchy. Here's the crazy part. We are still a tribal monarchy. That's still disadvantaging us. Yet we're, like, one of the most badass tribal monarchies on the planet. Like, we're technologically ahead of our neighbors. Not that much farther ahead, honestly, than the rest of West Africa, I'm afraid. These are all the slaves, which they put in black. We have a slave-producing state now. We have a couple. Well, no, that's iron. That's slaves. Slaves, I'm going to say this, and it is very terrible, are fairly lucrative. They're about as lucrative as salt. So, basically, a slave is worth his weight in salt in the current economy. If we control enough of the slave-producing territories, even though Spain has some over here, if we control enough of them, I believe we can abolish slavery. We can deal with the question, and we can abolish the slave trade. Like, there's some way we can get abolition of slavery, and I don't know when that's going to happen yet, but if we get the ability to do it, you know, we can do it. It'll cost us money, though. I don't know what'll happen to the provinces that were producing slaves. Still, in the meantime, we can make money off of it. Hopefully to better enable ourselves to do away with slavery at a later date. So over here, it's just terra incognita because I haven't explored. So, I also need to go south at some point to southern Africa because the Europeans get there, they can take a cut of it before it gets to Congo. Well, actually, so the trick is, if I can get here, right, on the Ivory Coast, and I can sit here, because I'm inland, so currently I'm actually not very threatened by the Europeans, they have to drag it out of me. When I get here, though, I can take advantage of the fact that the Europeans will be trying to reroute things around. I can care a little bit less about what happens here and where that money's going, and a lot more about that this money is getting collected for myself. That would put me in a very lucrative position because then I would be on the Indian trade route and I'd be able to capture some of that wealth. But if the Europeans beat me there, they will get all the wealth. I want the Europeans to be working in my favor, right? Until we have the strength to actually do something about them. But we are very developed. We are militarily, we are better than our neighbors, and that is perhaps what we need. So, Dynasty map mode. Okay, we need to do something about this. Do we have a royal... Can we do a royal marriage? Or we already have a royal marriage. Okay. Too many... So they're... I like how these are two from the same dynasty, yet they're fighting. Like, what's going on here? Like, did the two of them... Are they, like, two cousins who just hate the shit out of each other, or what? Because our dynasty is all unified into one big happy family. You know? We took over, we married into their families, we put one of our relatives on the throne, and then we just harmonized the empire. Like... We got an efficient operation going on here. That's what we have going for ourselves. So, we do still need tech, but we really need to conquer them as soon as possible. We're nowhere near the point where we can. Let's fabricate more claims. Let's fabricate a claim on... We already did one here. Let's do one on Cuba as well. We're just going to fabricate claims on all these territories. Like, over here, we're now claiming, I have a claim on this province. Yeah, it was totally part of the Qatar Empire, and, yeah, so that's why it should be ours and not belong to Congo, who are Congo, and we will live peacefully side by side with them, but those rascals had better, show us some deference here. Okay, so We got an empty building slot, and then we're going to need to develop this province at some point so we can get to 50. Oh boy. No, I want the stability. I can deal with the autonomy change. Fine. I mean, I have plenty of things that help autonomy change. Everybody's just really unhappy because my autonomy's low. It's like, fine. Fine. Local good produce +1. Diplomatic technology 11. So we will want this eventually. We have no coal here, I'm aware of. Citizens of Bungo have grown tired of the local influence of greedy Kanzibian merchants that they claim have no prevent. We must protect our trade. No. Kazembe, what do you even produce, Kazembe? Pubungo. What do you produce? What do you produce? Show me what you produce. You produce livestock. Livestock's it's actually pretty valuable. So how is Unrest doing? We have one province that cares. Local trade power goes down. You produce like another quarter of a cow. I mean, that'd be pretty good. No, a little bit more than a quarter of a cow, like a third of a cow a month. That would be +1 in the trade node, but we'd lose trade power. Opinion. Let's not do this. Local merchants outcompeted. Shape up, boys. You have to actually work for your pay at some point. Yes, this will make them unhappy, but they're too content to care. It pisses them off, but it doesn't piss them off enough because times are good right now. War-ravaged country. Can you imagine that last time? They, like, got over here briefly, they started sieges of provinces, then immediately got clear. I guess it's war-ravaged. This is where all our development is, so... They went straight for the high development provinces. Well, now we got a fort in another one. That's going to be problematic. Oh, boy. Noble rebels? What the fuck is going to happen to their country? Oh, I'm sorry. Swear jar. What is going to happen to their country? Let's look at... Yeah, fort. Yeah, the next one would be a fort. Well, we could also do a fort in Kusu. So we already have one here. But I'd rather upgrade my home fort to a better fort. If you're going to have a fort there, you should have the best fort you can, and... I will save a little bit over. Well, we need a war chest for Congo. Like, the truce is about to expire. Yeah. More an army organizer. Okay. Speaking of... So we have one culture we don't accept, which is in one province, which is here in Buzinza. They have become Takama. We'd like to convert that because we get some more money out of the province. But the province isn't very valuable right now, so it's like... Well, it is producing iron. No, it's valuable. All provinces are valuable. There are some very disturbing rumors circulating regarding the missionary he sent to Buzinza. According to the rumors, he never used the money we gave him to finance the construction of a new church, but kept it all to himself? Who would have thought a godly man would be capable of such a thing? Find out if it's true? No. There's no reason to doubt a man of God. Hands the guy money. And thus the problem was solved. Oh, this game you get to be such an asshole. Okay, what happened to Congo? Did the rebels just get beaten up when I wasn't looking, or what? Okay, there we go. You purchase an ability, not that we need one. Powerful trade ship, mercenary discipline, war score versus other religions. That's right. They are another religion. They're another religion. This would give us more war score so we could demand way more things from them. Gnarly. Sweet. We're just going to take over their entire continent here. Oh, jeez. Overseas. I was thinking of technology, but technology is a 21% penalty. I'd rather take this. Now, colonial range plus 50%. Great. We can go pretty far. Again, it's access to no illegitimate children, way higher chance of a new heir. The group exploration ideas, overseas exploration. So I know that there's a way you can kind of hack this game. You can kind of play with the game where you can just constantly disinherit heirs. I'm not doing it because I'm not going to do anything like that because to me it's like, whoa, okay, your heir is the same age as you. Oh, because there's no illegitimate children, so anybody could be any child, it doesn't matter, you know, adultery, whatever. I'm personally chill with that, though I don't think that the people of my empire are. Claims on provinces you don't own, that's right. We have claims on many provinces we don't own. And we're about to get another one. Diplomacy, fabricate claim, Kawundi. Alright. And there, oh, look, oh, what is this? Oh, we have, all of these territories really should belong to us, my friend. My, Christian friend. Like, as much respect as wait, what's with the tech group? Central African, oh, right, and I am also Central African. Okay. That's what kind of units you have access to. That's another reason to the reason to westernize is because then you get better military units. Otherwise, the Western units start outpacing yours pretty in the mid game, basically. All right, so we're just waiting for this truce to expire. Oh no, you discovered the fact that we were fabricating claims on your provinces? Heaven forbid, but no, it's out of the question now. We've already discussed it. We cannot improve relations with Spain any better. Good. Protectionist. Since Nabiongo Atekok started providing advice for the trade developments in Bunyoro, internal trade has been strengthened at the cost of curtailed imports and increased state regulation. While their decisions to improve infrastructure have been appreciated, recent suggestions have caused many influential people to question their philosophy. The Amukama is taking Nabongo Atekok's advice too readily, and we should look for mutually beneficial deals with other nations rather than seeking to dominate every area of trade. Ooh, geez, we gain a lot of... No. Thinking has helped us so far. No, we want mercantilism. No, we want that. Okay. Did we lose the guy? No, we didn't. Okay. Good. Alright. Time to go to war. Okay, so there's a question of what to do about the natives here. Given that we're going to war. What's the chance of them attacking? 5%. Okay. So I need to leave behind some people. So we create a colonial army here. Give him one cannon. Give him one horse. We give him 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. There's gonna be alright. Oh, oops. You need to be the first colonial army. I thought I said that. We're going to have to do it a bit more stackishly. We'll no longer transfer trade power to Bunyoro. Cool. But now we have our inroads, and we don't need that Cassius Belli. Alright. Well, no, we need to then... We're going to combine them, and then we're going to split in half. And we're going to send one half over here. And the other half is going to have this guy as the leader. And then this one's going to be here. And now we announce diplomatically, you need to give us your territory. We'll take the one that's being. We have to stop those guys. It's not been promised to this war. You will not need to spend. You will need to spend favors to convince them to join. Cool. They won't show up. That's fine. That'll mean we can go to war with them some other time. So we are now at war, and thus the invasion goes like so. One of them goes straight for the heart, the other one goes for the side. Excellent business environment combined with good harvest have once in a while a blessing for the nation's tax base, generating higher incomes. Collect benefits over time, or just gain the money now. Because we're an embezzler. Till we can get an exceptional year. We're gonna get 45 ducats now. I don't like the sound of 45 ducats now, honestly. Yeah. That probably is, like, about the same amount. Oh, I'm going too fast. Finally managed to convert the heretics. Cool. And now we need to change your culture. To Gondon. Not because I hate your culture or something, but because I can't afford to maintain it right now. That's really cruel. This game's so cruel. It's so cruel. We're gonna have to convert these heretics as well. Or these heathens as well. And, we now control the province. Cool. So we're gonna drain it of money, because that's what we do around here. And while we're at it, how are we in military? I think our military is full. We still have one guy we could recruit, but we're not going to do it yet. How about... Not in the middle of this. So how about you build a building? How about you build yourself a level 2 fort? Because we are at war and we need to protect our capital. Alright. So we're going to come in, we're going to loot the province for all of its money. Because they just got really beaten up by a bunch of rebels, right? So, like, I'm going to let them go ahead. They're going to go straight for the capital, of course. Because sometimes just win a war by going straight for the capital. But I am after money, first and foremost. They can seize down the capital and get all that war score they want. We're taking the money. I'll give them territory over here so they have a border with them so we can provoke conflicts. Okay. But always we should be on the winning side of conflicts. So we're going to take the other territory that we claimed with this army. And make sure it's ours. Loot it of all its money. Make sure we can get those territories at the end of all this. You have depleted it. Go to Miyasu and siege that down. And very slowly we make our way around the country. They have, it seems, 3,000 men versus our 24,000. So we could probably go a bit faster right now. We'll risk it. One of these going here. You're going to split in half. And you're going after them. You're going to Yaka. So you're gonna go hunt them with the most elite men that we have. Before they get too powerful. Okay. Our quest for the New World has opened new opportunities for people in our colonies. The continuing war has convinced many of the best surprised that the time to take these opportunities is now. I'll lose diplomatic power to get more population there. Like, if we could, like, this is nearly a settlement now, and then we can get our 6,000 men back and actually, like, really take over the place. Alright, you guys aren't staying here. You're going after that. You need to go fight. Somebody needs to fight them a bit. Before they all join up. Unlike the cult Christianity, strangers have recently encountered us bearing with the word of Christ, whom they claim to be the Son of God. They say he descended from the heavens and walked among us, teaching about love and forgiveness. In the end, he died on a cross for our sins, only to resurrect and ascend to the heavens. They say that one day the Savior will come back to earth to grant his followers eternal life instead of the final kingdom of God. Unlock the cult of Christianity. Nice. So we now hold up and we let other people do the work for a while we loot provinces for all of their money. Okay. Master of Mint. Another thing has come under up occupation. Good, good, good. See, they're all within support range of each other. Can we get them? Yes, we can. Alright. Then we're gonna... Nope, we cannot. Now you gotta go there and then walk back because it's a fortified province. That's the nice thing about sieging down the fort. I'm trying to take advantage of the diplomatic borders here, so I can isolate these provinces from the rest. Yeah, they're starting to actually raise up some people. It must be some mercenaries or something. We're not going to unconditionally surrender to them. We are more than winning right now. We are potentially crushing them, as long as we don't do anything foolish. I really want this to become a city, which it almost will, so that the colonial, they can go down and we can have some more money for a little while. And then we'll send them off. We'll actually keep them, the colonial army, #1, separate and send it around to our next colony, which is going to be here at Korea. Rukawa would also be a good pick, but then we will come into contact with these guys. Do they have any alliances? Kasanje. That's one of ours, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Like, I'd love to... I could use them as a pretext to go to war with Kasanje and then take them both out, but then I'll be bordering these guys. These guys are going to have some bigger fish to fry pretty soon, though I'm also not that far away from them. But we have wastelands between us. So I'm actually a decent distance away from Ethiopia. I might as well be, you know, here. Which I am going to be heading towards, probably. I'm going to try to colonize this territory out from under them for a while. That'll be one of our main ways we expand. Especially since all of our territories are about as developed as these lands, these uncolonized lands will be. Arid. They're all pretty terrible provinces, of course. Alright, so we'll just use this down for revenge and to stall them out if they come after us. Okay. And now what do? Can we catch him? No. Of course we can't. Oh, they have another fort? Oh, no. Well, we'll just sit here and loot the province then. And we'll just go around slowly raising our way across the Congo. And across the nation of Congo, in fact. How am I occupying them? Here. Who occupied them? Oh, I haven't promised them any territorial gains. They just want to fight Congo, I guess. They're just really like, yeah, man, like, we're doing this. We want our cut of that pie. Oh, and they also owed me a bunch of favors, I think, didn't they? Yeah, we're like, we must liberate the fetishists from these Christian invaders. This new religion invades our lands? Okay. So we're gonna slowly make our way over. We're actually penetrating a bit deeper than we did last time. We're only sieging little provinces down, but that looting is pretty vicious. Excellent. Good. Yes, I know. Oh, one of our provinces lacks cores. Well, then make it a core. And while that happens, you are going to join the fun at the front. Well, these guys just seized something down, so they're going to move forward. They're going to go to there. Because these guys are going there, finally. How many military leaders can I actually have? I can only have 2. That's a problem. Which would typically be a general and an admiral, but in this case, since I have no navy, it is a jadmiral, a general, a thing. Unification of Euro, we now control the province. Cool. Go ahead and loot it. Do your thing. Do your thing. Sieging our way through the Congo, making money by killing stuff. Sieging our way through the Congo. Hope they didn't get behind our stuff. Oh, they really can't. They'd have to go... They'd have to control... This is why we want them to stop controlling this. And they can't send people in the back way without going through them. So... no sneaking in from behind, rogues. We'll fight you. I'll cut you. Yeah, I'm sure you want a peace deal now. Well, the war score is only 71%. But it'll get much higher much faster, and I don't need a lot of war score to take territory from you now, and I kind of don't care about aggressive expansion that much right now because I want to take a big slice of this Congolese pie right now. We now control the province. Good, good. Who is the furthest down in looting? You are the furthest down in looting. That looks decently occupied. Oh no, it's just a little village here. That's kind of the city. Well, let's go up the coast here a bit. We haven't even discovered the ocean yet. We just know there's an ocean there. We just don't know anything about it. Like, stupid ocean. Reveal us your secrets. Ocean, why? I want you to explain, Ocean. Ocean, tell me. Why are we doing this? Why is this the world we live in right now? Because we are... Okay, they got attacked, I guess. No, they're taking... There's like... Oh my god, these territories are probably... Oh, well, this grasslands? Ooh, this could be developed. This area is probably very cheap to develop relative to the other places we've been looking at. Because they're not all, like, the jungle. There's actually, like, green grass here. I mean, we gotta cut our way through the jungle and savanna to get to it. And we're still only taking kind of worthless jungle and some savanna territories. But, you know. Yeah, we will take everything you own and make it our own. Your ports are blockaded. Well, that's lovely. I don't care. They don't even have allies. Like, nobody likes you, Congo. I've spent years becoming friends with everybody else who you were hating on. These people over here were being crushed by Congo, remember? And they were, like, slowly taking over the center. And I'm like, well, how does it feel now, my friend? Well, I'll suffer the same fate, but potentially when I overextend by taking a giant chunk out of Congo to get to these lucrative grasslands here, but you know. And finally, I want to get to the center of trade. I want to get to the center of trade so badly. Where's the center of trade? No, that's trade good. Center of trade. Right here. The Congo estuary. Local trade power plus 10, and importantly, the inland center of trade here in Mpembra, which is their capital, unfortunately. Whereas ours is actually not the capital. Local merchants outcompeted. Shirazi merchant community. Look at all these little things we got going on here in our lands. Honestly, my country's not so bad. If you don't mind the fact that we're kind of jerks, and if you try to oppose our rule, we'll crush you with an iron fist. I mean, you know, it could be worse. You could do a lot worse. than my empire. Well, I mean, being as technologically behind as we are, you know, but we got printing press. Most of the world doesn't even have that. Oh, also taking a big chunk out of Congo is going to make it harder to pass the to spread the institution, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Well, you now are going to go fight them. Oh, you're the colonial army. Well, good, jolly good, and get it working. Colonial army's going to be like poorly drilled assholes who barely know what they're doing, not as professional as the rest of the army. Yeah, we need to squeeze them out. Oh, the army went through, didn't it? Ah, there they are. Gotcha. You thought I wasn't paying attention anymore. But you were wrong. I was paying plenty of attention. I knew exactly where you were going to go, and I waited, and I took my opportunity, and now we have a 99% war score. We can probably... This battle, and then we'll just sue for peace. Save ourselves a little bit of effort. Well, no, actually, you know what? We should just occupy everything and take all the money they have. Right? Like, there's no reason not to. We might as well. They can't stop us, so we're just going to ignore their cries for peace until we've taken all their money, devastated the land, and then we're going to make Congo part of our place, basically, our empire, our burgeoning little empire here. We just want you to understand how utterly fucked you are right now. Like, we're the most powerful country in the area, Congo. We're the most powerful country in the area. We're allied to both of your neighbors, one of whom didn't join, and they'll get theirs later for doing so. So this will give me an excuse to take some territories from this little power here. And though that may be a poor decision, these guys are more advanced than me. Especially militarily. So I do not want to mess with them. They will kick my butt if I let them. So Congo had better make some friends like that. They picked Spain. They may make friends with Spain. That would be a bit of a concern. I'll make sure these guys get some territory, even if they weren't expecting it. I'll just be extra good to them like that. No, you just stay there and loot. We're getting to the last parts of their territory to loot now. See, our friends we try to be nice to, at least if we can. Well, no, we just... I mean, we stab them in the back, but, you know, business is business. Okay, you gotta race them over here. Which one has more money? This one? This one. This one has the most money, so you go take it. This is the most ruthless way to conduct a war right now. I'm just literally looting their provinces for all their cash. So that I can build a war chest, so I can maybe get a workshop going and do an extra goods produced in some of my really... Loss, a trade conflict, costs his belly against the thing. We can invest in technology. Fuck, it's military technology. Should we wait? Should we just wait until it's less expensive? I mean, okay, we're about to finish this. I think. Very close. We just sit on it for a little while and then catch up. That's what we're going to do. Cool, we're just looting the provinces for a bunch of gold. You know what? Lose one stability. Well, now is a great time. And we have gained not only a spouse, but also a new ally to the realm. The Babito is an old... So we just married our own family. Okay. Stability drop. We have a new heir. We have a new queen. lost, somebody died, and I'm just gonna, once this battle's over and I'm done kicking their butts and murdering their troops just to show off, we're gonna sue for peace. Actually, let's just crank it up to 100%. Why not? What I'd love to do is make a vassal out of them and then diplo-annex them for the rest of it. Like, I don't actually, like, you know, if I don't gotta fight you, I'm fine. Like, I just want you to understand. I just, you know, but I mean, like, I won't go after you like I went after Congo here. I just said, wow, you're bullying all your neighbors. My ports are blockaded. That's lovely. I can now invest in idea. There we go. Oh wait. That's not gonna make it matter. That's not gonna do the institution thing. Okay, I'll just pay the extra cost. We need the better horsemen and stuff anyway. Yeah, units are out of date. We'll okay. It's peace deal time. We have 100% war score. We're gonna, offer a peace deal. First of all, we want our objectives. Those are our objectives. What is our overextension right now? 13, 20. I think I can take maybe one more province safely. Let's take... We could be really, really messed up and take... Well, actually what we'll do is we'll take as many provinces as we can, then we'll release nations as vassals against them. And yeah, we'll give it to them. Haven't even gotten close here. Let's take Rund. Let's take Yaka. Let's take Bata. We're just going to take as much of their land as we can. They will heavily diminish from this. I don't care about aggressive expansion. I don't care about any of that. Okay, this is like all that we can make them give us. And then... Yep, that's all we can do. And then as much money as we're willing to, as they'll let us. Okay. This is what you must do. Alright, now we are heavily overextended. But that's not the end of it. Because we are heavily overextended. Like, so our unrest is now terrible. A lot of provinces lack cores. We can't possibly core them all, especially because we need administrative technology so badly right now. Actually, we can hold off on it. We just finished the idea tree. But we should continue focusing on it for a little while. Alright. We probably just took a whole bunch of new cultures in. Well, they're not even cores yet, so... Subjects, corruption, all that jazz. We want to create a vassal. Have some Christian things. We want diplomacy. We want diplomacy with ourselves, though. How do I do it? How do I release nation? I know I can do it. Alright. Yeah. It's really bad. Tons of, what does it do? We don't care much about trade power abroad. We can deal with lower reputation. The unrest is the problem. The problem is we have a ridiculous amount of unrest from overextension. And that's why we want to release a nation. Let's release nation. Come on. Ooh, what policy can we do? Ooh, global tariffs. That would be okay, but we can't because we don't have anything abroad to deal with. Trade, economy, diplomacy, government. Ay. We need to release a nation. Tribal government, upgrade government rank, strengthen government, country modifier. I don't know how to do it. I know you can. Oh, somebody else besides Congo has to have a core on it, huh? What was prestige? I did not think this through. This is gonna be a problem, I think. That was a big one. That was probably a pretty bad idea. Holy crap, I got their fort though. So I got their annoying fort over here. I'm right up against their capital now. They probably hate my guts. What do these guys feel about me? Aggressive expansion. They desire our provinces of Kawunde and Rund. They want these provinces. Yep. This is gonna shake things up here. Where's the diplomats? Diplo. Oh, we have one who's free. Okay. Diplomacy. Oh, we're still allied to them. We just didn't call them. Because of course we don't want to lose the alliance by calling them to a war they don't want to go to. It's not like we can just force them into wars. Okay, rooting out corruption has to be a priority now. Jesus. That one's gonna hurt, but that's okay. Corruption is currently 0.2. We do not need to do this much. 0.02. I think overextension's hurting some of this stuff. Why do I have so little money? Probably from all the unrest and devastation, because I just screwed over all these provinces, right? I just took all the money in them and then claimed them for my own, and now I'm stuck with the problems that causes. Oh dear, and now we have plus 15. Okay, what just happened? What just happened? Okay. So slowly go with less of the corruption will slowly go down. It says the balance is out, but it says that we got monthly balance was plus 15. Spoils of war still. Okay. Alright, my armies are in confusion. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna gather them all up. Then we gather them all up. We'll redo the colonial army some other time. Gather them all up in highest support limit province. Gather them all up here. Split them out, send one back, keep one here to protect the front. Wow, so I just took a huge chunk of everything. Alright, some of our provinces lack cores. That's absolutely the case. We need to start coring them, starting with the cheapest ones. So we definitely need to still focus on administrative. Work exhaustion is low, at least. None of these rebellions are big enough to actually harm me so far. Most of them could be handled by a local garrison, which will be sitting on the fort. Alright, now we merge them and we split them. And send the second army here back home. Or to Nakoma. And we have these guys sit right on the front line now that we have a peace deal. Can we make more money? Trade should now be different. Oh, Congo is moving as much as they can to the Ivory Coast. So we're still not collecting that much. But we could send more in. What would happen? What would happen if we sent it forward to the Congo? We would probably lose most of it. No, it's better to keep it this way until we have more control over the Congo. Let's see what the situation is. Pulls forward, 50% stays. We have... What's our cut? 18%. Congo still has the most. Alright. So... Zambezi, eh? Zanzibar. Is the kingdom of Zambezi? No, it's going to Zambezi, but who's doing it? Mutapa. How do they even have power in this node? They're all the way down there. So we're not making much money yet. We need to build things that'll make us money. What things could we build that'll make us money? Well, build a marketplace. That's the best it does. We're getting like nothing from these provinces yet because they're so devastated. Well, easy come, easy go. Marketplace. Government. A courthouse, maybe. Reduce unrest somewhere. Or do we have tons of unrest? The worst unrest is in Rund. Can Rund build a courthouse? State maintenance minus 25% autonomy change. Local tax goes up. That's one that improves missionary strength. What's the autonomy in this province anyway? It's probably like nothing, isn't it? Oh, 75. Jeez, they're really autonomous. Okay, they need a courthouse. That'll do. Yeah. Ford maintenance is 2. Rooting out corruption is quite expensive right now. Sure. Let's make it even more chaotic. Let's make Congo stop existing entirely. Let's have you eat up their little bits of land over here. My relationship with them, good. My relationship with them is okay. It's just okay. Let's, find somebody to improve our relationship, shall we? Especially since they're giving us our trade power and we're in the same trade node as them and we really need cash. So there was a problem with looting provinces, and that problem is devastation. These provinces literally are doing nothing but sucking money because we ruined them. However, we did get to build a courthouse, money now versus money later, and we didn't know what we were getting, and these provinces are also fucked, and their country is pretty fucked. So this is how it is. Let's try a marketplace. Barracks. We probably have a huge army thing now we could do too. Let's try you. We can get up to plus 10 with you. Or up to plus point, up to plus 1, up to plus 0, 1, to plus 0.1 with you. I mean, that's not nothing to sneeze at in terms of trade powder on the core here. Like, yeah, it's nothing to sneeze at. And that's it for buildings for now. Now you guys start drilling. Oh, where's your leader? Okay, drill. I see. That's how they get you. Your army must have a leader to drill, and you drill. There we go. Back to work, boys. I'm very aware that some of my provinces lack cores. We should make some cores very quickly. Let's start with the ones 24 months, 32 months. This is by time. Okay. So we're going to spend all of this managing overextension. That's what we're doing for a while, is dealing with rebel uprisings. Beginning to face about a decade of utter chaos, slowly consuming the country from within and bringing it to the verge of collapse. Our nation is struggling both... Their nation is struggling both socially and economically as famine and war plague their people. And the growing opposition against the aristocracy and church has resulted in a series of rebellions and assassination attempts against the monarch. Oh my. Their country's having problems. Probably because we really screwed them over. Mostly. Oh dear. Bad things are happening to you, my friend. What happened? Stability cost. I could really use the up stability, but oh no, I need to manage overextension first. You know, reduce the yearly corruption so we can stop spending money to just make it decline ever so slightly. We're not losing that much money anyway. Rebel uprising is imminent. Congolese separatists, independence for Congo. Alright, put the army on standby. Move these guys over. Let's actually have them hang around in the jungle here. It'll be good for them. So they could show up anywhere around here, really. So the army's on alert. Rebel uprising is imminent. We'll just have you suppress the rebels when they show up. They do not look like that it's going to be that serious an uprising. Oh, superior unit types, I forgot. We actually need the administrative power more than we need the money. And generally speaking, it's better to get monarch points whenever you can. It is next fastest. And at least he's a pretty easy, cheap to core for us. So, I'm going to start coring them. Our overextension will go down. We'll be able to deal with our problems. Jeez, there's nobles here. There's another group of people there. They have no army. And they're at war with these guys. Either the French Revolution is going to happen or... Oh, jeez. They're just... all the way over here is what's left of their army. Maybe it's Condorretti or something. I like how the people besieging them are now sieging down those provinces so that they can take them from the rebels, so that they can take them for themselves. Like, this freaking... As soon as they cross into my territory, I swear I will kill them. Alright, we have superior unit types. We should probably start... We need military technology 12. So we have better cavalry, offensive morale. I prefer offensive morale, offensive shock. See, the problem is at this point in the game, morale tends to snap before your units all die. Oh, okay. And we'll make this a thing that can actually do a bit more damage. It can have terrible defensive morale against... We're fighting very offensively right now. We expect to be attacking. Our army doctrine is oriented around this assumption. That may prove to be a poor assumption in the long run, but in the short run, it serves. Institutions. Now, one problem is that because we sucked up all these places, we're going to... it's going to take a while for the institutions to get there. But it'll go faster now that we're here, and that's... Now I'm kind of glad I did do printing press in Nakoma. It's going to make its way to Banyoro and Buganda pretty soon, and then, you know, we'll be in a situation. Alright. The government. Luba is in the Congo group. Great Lakes, Great Lakes. We have one non-accepted culture, which we are converting. What is up? Don't yeah, there's other cultures here that we haven't dealt with yet. Probably because they're still too autonomous or something. Oh, and we're, like, about to have these separatists rise up anyway. Okay, there they are. Never mind about that autonomous suppression. Just go murder them. You back them up. You'll be wave 2, just in case. In Colonial Army 1. Oh, well. Well then. Well then. We're gonna have to stay here after that. Oh, great. Oh, we need to slow down. Jeez, the separatists control the province. That's just lovely. So the Congo Civil War is spilling over into our borders. These guys are still fresh, so they're gonna go after them. Take the province back. They're really unhappy, probably, about the fact that I looted their provinces for every scrap of cash they had. I don't blame them for being angry, but they're gonna need to, they're gonna need to chill. Okay. Devastation is going down very slowly. It's okay. It's okay, little Congo. We'll make you better. Maybe I shouldn't loot the provinces like I have been doing. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe that's a poor idea. Yes, units have suffered casualties. We're losing quite a bit of money because our units have suffered casualties. Oh my god. Now's the culture we desire. Good. They're now Gondan. Is there a cultural map? Oh, here we go. Congo. There's Luba. There's Lunda. There's Kuba. There's Yaka. And there's a bunch of Congolese. And there's a bunch of Congolese people over here. We're probably going to have to accept Congolese as a culture at some point. Which is fine. They have fought very honorably in their wars, and even though they lost very terribly, I mean... go to. Now we've lost somebody important. Oh, we need diplomatic power, though. Oh. I need to fire one of these advisors, I think, but I don't know who. They're all +1s. We definitely want diplomacy, because it's one of the ones we're behind on. This guy, though, I think we gotta get rid of. You're fired, though. We need the money. Yeah, I know. Just gonna have to do without an advisor for a while. See how this goes. So we're not earning much money, but we can always take a loan if we're in trouble. Advisor maintenance, state maintenance, state maintenance. We can reduce state maintenance. State maintenance is pretty easy to deal with. We no longer need this. That'll save us a bit of cash. Institution map out. I think we already spread it there. We have, so we do not need this edict anymore. How about you? Local trade power, local trade power, local trade power, protect trade. We cannot make it a state, probably due to, like, what? The autonomy, the devastation? What's the reason? So, you don't want to do things too fast in this game, or people get angry. If you do things slowly, eventually they calm down. They're like, okay, you're not gonna, you're not coming for our guns. We'll be okay. Do things too fast, then people will get really, really, really antsy and, start doing crazy shit and make your life miserable. Yeah, we gotta make all of them cores. We could take the global settler increase, but I think we're gonna hold off. We need it, though. We don't want to have unbalanced research. Increase our colonial range. Not that we care. We need to go to level 14 to raise it again. Gosh darn it. Ideas. We could also just take land of opportunity. Get a global settler increase. But the thing is, we're not really colonizing at the moment, so I'd rather just sit on it in case we need it. Kalundwe is now considered part of our patrimony. Hooray! We're managing our overextension. The Kuban separatists are next on the list. They have 11,000 guys. We can deal with that too. We now have up to 13 states, and we currently have 7. Go with ill news. General. Okay, one of our generals died. Which one? This one? They weren't even drilling. They can't right now. Well, I want them to, but they can't because there's these pretenders over here. Oh, the pretenders won't come over here, I don't think. They're after the throne. Alright. Just go ahead and drill. You go ahead and drill. Usual routine. Rund is where it's going to happen next. Rund or Yaka. These people all want independence from me. They smell their opportunity for independence, and also, like, I just looted the provinces. They're really pissed off. Alright, quartermaster died. Truce will expire when? 1589. By then we'll have... I want to claim on the Pemba if I can. That'll be the coup de grace. At that point, I'll hopefully be at the Ivory Coast. I'm just going to go up, and then I'm going to go up these guys up next. Unfortunately. That'll be a bit trickier because I've been helping them. But we need to do it, unfortunately. We got to gulp them up. Including gulping up the province of Malem. Over here. We have to take over Malem. We have to take Malem. One moment. Sometimes this mic is a little antsy. Okay, so sorry, my partner just walked in to show me a painting she drawn. It's very cute. Alright, so our position is interesting. Congo is getting very beaten up right now. I mean, if you were in that bad a position, like, you'd be pretty unhappy with them too, I think. You know, like, another army just came and took over their land by politically outmaneuvering them and getting an advantage in technology. When they had all of this one of the more lucrative trade nodes out here. Jeez, especially once we get to the Ivory Coast, that's where the real money is. Here in the Ivory Coast trade node. Okay, we're now very aware of people. I probably have a bad reputation now internationally as a pretty aggressive nation, which I am. Seems that the government that governs the least governs the best as far as those outside the capital are concerned. Our non-involvement has proved beneficial and the local economy is booming. So, local trade power, tax, trade. The heck is this province? Windy. So one of the ones we took over way back in the day? No. Willa. Okay. If it moves, tax it. Or... what do they produce? What kind of trade power do they have? They don't have a lot of trade power. They also don't have a lot of tax. Look at that. Local autonomy, so they're giving us, like, nothing. So I'd rather have the trade power then. Because they're very... These people are very ornery. They're not happy about how I integrated them into my empire at all. And, you know, rightly so, if we're going to be quite honest. Like, if somebody just came in and said, we're the government now, how would you feel? You'd be like, wait a minute, though. I don't know about this. Dude, my dude, like, I'm concerned. I'd really like to hire some people back. I'd really like to expand my army, too. I bet I can expand a bit. Just 4. 4 units. Probably going to have to be... well, I need a couple more cannons, but it's mostly going to be more foot soldiers to go die on the front lines. In fact, it'll probably be entirely foot soldiers to die on the front lines. Recall the diplomat. Okay. So they like us again, despite everything that's happened. Once we can do that, we'll improve our relationship with them again. Yeah. Yep. We're going to try. I mean, we could also end up converting eventually to one of these religions if they really took over. But at the moment, I need the religious unity, you know. We need to all agree on whose gods are right. Okay. 13K wants independence. Stop drilling. We know the drill. You get over to... well, you sit here until you heal. You sit here until you heal. And then you both walk to the middle. Oh, I've been going slow all this time. Yeah. God of the sky, we trust in the spirits and the gods that have always been with us, and our people are rarely impressed by the lies of those who would lead us from them. However, some people on our border who have come into contact with those who worship one they claim returned from the dead seem to have seen similarities between their faith and ours. As many here choose to worship the Sky Father, our neighbors speak of the one they call Christ as having a heavenly Father himself. Many have begun to suggest that these two may be one and the same, and that animosity between their faiths is nothing but a misunderstanding. So, here's a question. Do we want to be Christian? Being Christian would be a bit advantageous in this current situation. Because if we were to convert to a major religion like Christianity, As much as I like the idea of like going it alone and promoting fetishism, if we get involved in Christianity, that'll put us in a better situation with the Europeans. In that case, and which is probably where we want to be, honestly, like minimizing wars with them, and maximizing our wars with some other, with people to our east and closer to India to get more of their trade and stop it from even getting to the other side. So, I'm tempted to go towards Catholicism as well. I'm also worried. There's a rule that's been in this game before. There's been a rule in this game before. Jeez. Our ruler kind of sucks, huh? Who's our heir? Our heir is good, though. This guy kind of sucks. He's kind of a greedy bastard, but he's good at diplomacy. Our next person's going to be really good at administration, decent at military, decent at diplomacy, and also our queen's really good. And inspiring. Oh. My Monet. Blech. Local unrest is better. I'm fine with Mutapa feeling bad. So how's this trade node going? Yeah, Congo's still applying a lot of power in this direction. Because we do not have a lot of it because of the devastation and the autonomy and the war and all this crap. It's going to be a while until this territory is really usable to us. We need to keep coring provinces. We're very close to making a few more cores. What? What just happened? That wasn't one of mine. So a nation just appeared out of nowhere. Hello. Hey you. You're a Christian nation. Recently came into existence, I hear. Wanna be friends? They do not like me. Because we're a different religion and a whole bunch of other things. Well, How about we proclaim a guarantee? Cool. That should reduce our overextension a bit and help with the unrest. Come on, we want you back. So now how do you feel about me? We're guaranteeing you. You're happy about that. And then we're gonna improve our relationship with you. We would love to Diblo annex you. This is why we want chaos in the Congo, because then we can do it peacefully. Instead of dealing with these jerks who are mostly out of this trade node now, so they're just pushing everything downstream as hard as they can. I don't want to give them a cut of my pie up here, so I'll speed up until the rebellion happens. Where are we at? +2. Good. We're getting a little bit more money now. We get a lot of money from trade. And a third of our treasure is from trade income. Alright. Catholic zealots, eh? Let's look at religion for a little while. Actually, can we just convert to Christianity? Convert to Christianity. We have to stop being a tribal government to convert. So we really, once again, need to reform the government. We need more administrative power and we need more stability, and we're not going to do it in the middle of absorbing all this territory. So, we need to boost stability next. We should sit around on the stability of 2 and not just go... There's some events that can just give you a bonus, give you stability or lower stability. Might be a good idea to sit on it just in case. rather than going just immediately buying for 3, because it's more expensive to go from 2 to 3 than it is to go from 1 to 2. Spreading that Morocco is preparing to attack Portugal in a bumbling thing. Oh my. So where are the Europeans? So there's just a little Spanish colony here. And a little Portuguese colony there. In where? In the Ivory Coast. We are going to end up in conflict with them a lot. But first we're going to try to colonize all this territory before they get to it. We want to deny them colonization where we can. Because that's less fighting we got to do later. We can also seize their colonies later on in a war. But not with our tech as it is. Very close to getting to Carax. We should just take the idea. Gives more tolerance to the true face. Self-rule for the Ganda. The Ganda rule Banyoro justly, we believe. Nayam Mutukura I has been fair to the different tribes under our rule, but to some of the subjects is not enough. The Ganda people has sent a representative from Buzinza requesting greater rights to make decisions about their own tribes if they are to remain under the reign of the Akama. Although seemingly a humble request, the news of discontent in their home provinces makes it sound more like a demand. So we have a revolt, or we can... they want their autonomy back that I took. Well, I'll still have gained it in the end. That'll give me a free stability. Or we could just go fight the regiments. We fight the regiments. We don't give in to demands even if build. They don't even have any cannons. They don't even have any cannons. They're getting attrition. They've already lost 8,000 men. Before they even seize down the province, we're just going to scatter them, disperse them with a really highly professional, well-trained army. There's a lot of them, though. Oh, lovely. You sprung at the same time. I'm glad I only sent one of you over. Okay. Cool. Now you go back here, and you sit. We do not give in to demands, indeed. Yeah, a lot of people want to rise up right now. We will deal with them one at a time. Spend a lot of money doing this. Another revolt. Hey, look. We're just going to have 1 billion rebellions right now. We can't let them go too far, otherwise we're going to get separatism. We're going to get separatism. So, half of our country is just rebelling constantly, and we're just going to put them down to teach them that, no, we rule by military might. 10 years of separatism, that's fine. No, we'll sit here for a while. We already lost it, we might as well wait for reinforcements. We already failed to stop them from doing the separatism. And now we both go in together. Yeah, so I'm going to head towards Christianity, but I don't know that I'm going to quote-unquote go for Christianity. But it's spreading faster than Islam through my territories. Here we go. I hated the feel of spending all that money for that, but it's got to be done. We got to stay technologically interesting. We need to get to military technology 12 now, real fast. Thankfully, we don't have a lot to spend military tech on, but we're also short shifting it in order to deal with our administrative technology demand. We're going to need to switch to diplomatic soon. Court. Fact, now that we completed the idea group, why don't we switch to diplomatic now? Diplomatic stuff. Oh my god. I don't know if that was a great idea, but Dude. What is up? Infantry and cavalry are gonna cross more because our iron sucks. Okay. Oh. Probably root out corruption a little less. There we go. Spend so much money rooting out corruption. Okay. Well, you're gonna go over here. More rebellions are imminent, so just hang tight. Heal up. Wait for the next one. Take them out too. You know what? If we're talking about actually, like... Where's my missionary? If we're talking about converting to a major... Let's just have them fight it out. How about that? Are we going west or east? You tell me. Should I just have them finish doing it? Jeez, we're gonna end up with half the country Muslim and half the country Catholic. See, we have plenty of tolerance of heathens, though, honestly. Oh, fuck it. We can't afford it anyway. Can make a state, huzzah! We're gonna do that. Oh, we still have more? Okay. So we're slowly moving our course outward here. You know, these are terribly big threats. Okay, it doesn't seem to work very well. You go take him out. Alright, cool. We scored another one. Yeah, they took control of the province. What can you do? Love how Catholic zealots are seizing down their capital. There might be a way for me to convert to Christianity just naturally. I hope so, because if not, this thing I'm doing is going to be a problem. So, I have a feeling my next technology now is going to be humanism, humanist tolerance, so that I can actually have this thing. How do you feel now? No, I don't want to look at states. I don't want to look at states. I want to look at diplomacy. Oh, you have no diplomats saying the Catholic faith does not allow marriages with other groups, though. And now we offer you an alliance. Confirmed. Perfect. So they are now in alliance with us. And now we're going to make them do a whole bunch of other nice things for us. I want to make him a vassal. Alright. But we want to conquer these provinces, so we'll give them something nice. Wondrous. Cool. We're just going to keep dealing with this little nation here. What we want to do is turn them into a thing. Alright, we need to reform the government very soon. And all we need now is stability and administrative power. Okay, you know what? I wish I hadn't done what I just did. Oh, well. Anybody better that we can hire? Mr. Production Efficiency here would be better. Save us a bit of money. Since we're not converting anyone. There we go. Now we're making a bunch of money. Cool. Making money again. Alright. You now considered our province. Some of our provinces lack cores. Make it a core. We're now making a... Jeez, we're making a lot more money now. 5? Okay. Then we get another advisor. Let's hire back this guy. We need a diplomatic power for the diplomatic ideas. We're probably doing well enough that we could actually, well, no, with all these rebels, once we've beaten these guys up a bit, if we beat these guys up, if they don't start shrinking soon, I think they're starting to go down. Yeah, they are. Okay. Things are starting to calm down around the Empire now. We've beaten up enough rebels. It may actually be okay. Okay, so we want to create a new unit. This unit is going to go here. These guys are going to go someplace safer, like Nakoma. These guys are going to go someplace more central, like Kumbana. Cool. So honestly, we want to change our focus, which you can't do for another 20 years. That was a bad decision. Well, we can always wait for this guy to die or send him off into war and get him killed. Yay. Make you a core. Cool. Our overextension is going down significantly. These separatists are still dealing with things. Making bank. Well, a lot more bank than we were. Anyway. And how many military units are we behind? Well, we need to catch up with money first a bit. Alright. Now we send. We send the colony and then we start colonizing. We colonize here, and then we start colonizing our way around. I also make Gondan culture a bit bigger in this area. Yeah, units of subjects. You drill. Dongan separatists. Forget what that was. We need to fabricate some claims on them, don't we? Fabricate more claims. Fabricate more claims. Fabricate more claims. Mpemba. This is what we want. "25 years. Cool. We're going to create false claims in all the provinces here. Trade. See, eventually when we have more power in the trade node... Woo! Kazembe Banyoro has 18%. Eventually we're going to move our capital probably to Nagoyo here. That's going to be our eventual capital. We'll move it here and then we'll heavily up the provinces in this area. We need to colonize what remains of the Ivory Coast out there as well. So inland trade nodes, and what we'll do is we'll steer trade to here, then steer trade to here, and I don't know how we'll even get more merchants. I think reforming the government will actually give us more. We have gained the conquest Cassius Belly, sure. Can we fabricate another claim? But, Mbamba, first Ivory Coast trade node thing. Cool. We do not have the spy network necessary to do the rest, to fabricate more claims. Where's our expansion here? Stability. What's our aggressive expansion? I suppose we could look at another country. We're not considered very aggressive right now. It was a religious war after all. Even though we are going to convert to the religion later, you know, like, it's still a religious war. God damn it, what have I done? We can make a state. Great. Let's make it. We need economic powers to make things cores. And they're very low developed provinces, so it's cheaper to core them. Yeah, we have to do something about the plague. We need to keep people healthy. Alright, economy. Should we debase the currency? No. We'll take a loan. The good old-fashioned way. Jeez. Wow, our ruler sucks. Our ruler is a terrible person. Look at this. Obsessive perfectionist, embezzler, fierce negotiator. Your heir better be a better person. But oh my god, you're a terrible administrator. It's a wonder we got as far in administrative technology as we did. Other provinces lack cores. I know. We have money to build, but we're not going to build. Because we need money to pay back the loan. Which we can do pretty soon. We'll do it when we have a bit more. all these religions everywhere. MS syncretism. At least we're pretty tolerant of heretics. Yeah, I admit, people like us better for fetishist. But going Christian will make the game, will actually give us a few advantages here, so... I'll wait until we have a bit more. Yeah. Buganda can't do it. Oh god, Buganda is Muslim. Oh, we might end up going Muslim. Well, what we're gonna do eventually is get humanist tolerance, then we won't care as much. Which is another administrative thing. Yay, more administrative ideas to spend all of our time on. Is this uprising gonna happen, my friend? Is this uprising gonna happen or not? I would really love to drill my armies. They're a little devastated after that last war. Gain 1 base tax, I'm all for it. Jeez, Congo's just having such a bad time. Oh, it's just such a bad time. Yeah. Tens of influence. Okay, we need up the speed here. We can't just be waiting around forever for us to core provinces. Oh no, well, don't do that. Like, seriously, don't do that. We have a nice policy. Oh, we'll have to pay more than we originally did. Of course we will. Global settler increase, of course. So now we should be getting plus 35 a year. As we saw earlier, things like wars can really speed that up. Yeah, we'll just save up for the loan. For a while. Gain money, gain prestige. We're pretty prestigious right now, actually. We're pretty legitimate. We're also pretty prestigious. Her Majesty the Queen is, of course, the constant companion and advisor in her own right. However, apart from that role, our Queen is also representative of the Crown to the Babito House and vice versa. At times, this is not... Let's get some money. Hey, and with that money, we can repay our debt, which we will do to reduce our income. Yep. God and separatists. So it's all in Matamba and Kaluende. Matamba is there. That's the right place to put somebody. They won't be able to stop them from taking a province, but, you know. Cool, Yaka is part of it. Yeah, it's better to have the state than not have the state. Speaking of which, how are we on states? Yeah, we have some minor cultures around here that we could probably convert using our gratuitous amounts of diplomatic power at some point. Excuse me. Congolese, I'll hold off on. Yaka would be good to replace with Gondan culture, basically. Or an adjacent culture, if it's easier. As long as it's like Luba. The Luba version of Congo Basin culture. Yeah, we're very multicultural. Cool. Tropical, that's why. $99 days. And here it's 32 days. This would be a good one to do as well next. Once we're done, you know. Oh no, we should control the space between the lakes, actually. Lack of demand for dates. Is that what you produce? Produce spices. Okay, so what we should have a lot of really valuable trade goods now. Alright. We have spices here in the jungle. We have several slave producing provinces, quite a few. Jeez, these people are like a slave empire, Kasanje, down here. Slaves and ivory. We have a little ivory. There's more ivory here. Ooh, gems from the Congo. course, there's even more slaves over here in Mali and stuff, but we could get a pretty good control on the slave trade here, and then maybe do something about it. I don't know. Gems, and who knows what these are. Who knows what this one is. What good could it be, actually? It's most likely to be livestock. It could be tropical wood. It could also be slaves, copper, iron, gems, salt, gold. Very small chance of naval supplies, almost no chance of grain. So it's probably going to be livestock. Livestock's pretty valuable. Like, there's no problem with livestock. Fish, though, oh my god. Bugoa's fish trade is very lucrative, probably because there's not a lot of fish-producing provinces around here. Salt trade is even more lucrative. Grain trade is poor. Iron's about as good as livestock. Slaves aren't actually that valuable. Like, cows are worth about as much as slaves. That's really horrible. Tropical wood is not very valuable at all, actually. Jeez, that isn't valuable at all. Very little value? Oh, that's like the total value of all the things, isn't it? Right, so this is worth 3 base value. Current price is 3. Current price is 4. 3. 2.5. 3. Iron's good too. A lot of these are actually quite good. Tropical wood is at 2. It's better than grain. Well, it's as good as grain, really. Ooh, copper. That's very valuable over there. We need Azinku and Songo, which produces spices. But we'll take their iron producing capital first, because then we'll have the entire Congo trade node down. We're going to need some trade ideas at some point. Given our position and stuff like that. Oh, there we go. This is expected. Here come the separatists. They're currently going... They have a general. Let's lower taxes. Cool. So we beat him up. We take back the province, and now we know the next group is going to come up in Kawende over there. Where's the center of trade? I think Luba here is the center of trade, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So we control the center of trade. Can we make it our capital? But we should finish up Kazembe and stuff first before moving to Luba, but that'll probably be our next capital, will be Luba here. Though we'll really love to stick around and try to get our capital in the Ivory Coast trade node once we're powerful enough there. Yeah, but our trade power right now is not so good. Like, currently, geez, our share is not even that big. So many people are competing here. It's because we're collecting? Oh, it's probably also trade power and local autonomy and stuff like that. So... it's best to collect in your own node. So it'd be good to move our capital here at some point. Eliminating a few competitors will also be good. Oh, here's Spain. Transport money forward. We're going to start cutting into our business at some point. There we go. Cores for everyone. Aha! We're no longer under threat. There's no unrest going on. There's nothing to see here now. You go sit on Luba. You keep doing what you're doing. You do what you're doing. We're at peace now. Get 4 monies in the treasury. How are we doing on these? Could we hire somebody who's better? There's your national tax modifier over here. Bit expensive. Too expensive. We still do need to build buildings after all. Aha! See? We can now make more money doing these sorts of things. Start with temples. Temples. Nothing that's that great. Okay. Buildings then. We look at temples, look at workshops. Nothing as high as 10. I should really just press back. Not much money from that anywhere. Yeah, sort by improvement value. So that would save us the most money. It wouldn't save us a lot. God darn it. Marketplace. Sort by value. So, yeah, we can go up 0.96. So there are choices. I think the best one is still the temple in Paraguay. Yeah, these places don't have a lot of money for me right now. I could use trade power in this node, though, but what we need is to develop something. Korea is now producing iron. That was a rare possibility, but it happened. Look, rare things happen sometimes. Ay, ay, ay. We're going to become a technological backwater at this rate. I mean, I guess we're kind of doomed to be a technological backwater. Natives rose up, okay, and we handled them, okay, and there's casualties, it'll just take a moment, okay. I don't know, should we send somebody to convert them? Yeah, we should. Our religion is really high. We can deal. Native assimilation, good. So some natives joined the colony. That's good. I'd rather y'all come and hang out with us than us, you know, fight you. Can we do any more diplomacy with these guys? Give me your trade power, okay. Now you gotta pay the piper, my friend. They're already giving our trade power to us. We're not gonna give them maps. We can't warn them. Congo is also a Christian nation. To just complete the idea group or what? Yeah, I guess we do, because we're still having problems with expenses of things. Can we make things cultures ours? Cultural map mode. Oh, do we have to send a missionary before we change things? They have separatism. They still have separatism. They're not willing to adopt our culture. Okay. Uganda. Rwandan. Where's the weird little ones? Masaba, here. They're an odd one out. We'd be able to accept another culture. We'll wait on it. It's better to get the ideas right now, so we can get more colonies. Okay. Holy lineage, more tolerant to the true faith. Excellent. And more global tariffs. So we have a very high tolerance to the true faith going on here. We need to reform our government. We just need administrative power and stability to do it. But we made a dumb move and stopped focusing on administrative power before we could. And now we're spending it all on managing our overextension and making provinces cores. Songhai tells us of internal conflicts, okay. Okay, can we do one on Anseku? Okay, we want diplomacy, we want fabricate claim. We want to fabricate a claim on Anseku. Can we fabricate another claim? On Sungo? Eating the Congo is one of the more important things we can do right now, to be honest. Still waiting for this institution to spread. Oh, we could spend money on state maintenance. Forts. We'll go for forts. Okay. We're very close to being into embracing the institution, actually. The problem is that we now own a lot more provinces. So Luba over here, which is the accepted culture of Luba, is going to get a big boost the next time we get an institution in like 25 years. Make one more province a core, and then we're going to reform the government. That's the next thing we're going to do. Not going to war with Congo again, necessarily. Okay. Oh no, okay. We're going to save that because we need money to adopt institutions. Maybe need to take a loan to do it. Oh, knowledge sharing gives us money. Can we do a knowledge sharing with these guys too? Actually, we want you to transfer trade power. So how are we doing in this node now? So we're all banding together against the people who are steering on. There's a lot of people who want to steer on from this trade node. We need to protect our trade. They also have higher technology. But also if they're trading with us, then... and sucking down, like eventually what we're going to do is collect here. Oh no, not these guys. Independence for Congo, oh no. Alright. The first time Nyalek watched Nyamutukura the First sparring with his soldiers in training, she was impressed. It's not every nobleman that would enjoy the manual labor of actually learning how to wield a weapon of their own, but Amukama Nyamutukura the First is not any man, she thought. Approaching her husband to compliment his skills, she even mustered the courage to ask his opinion on the current military situation in the kingdom. And she by this mutual interest in the military expertise of Nyoro, the Obakama has gained a lot of new ideas for his army. So we will either gain military power or, Jeez, these technologies are getting expensive now because of this tech penalty. Our royal marriage is dead. Okay. Wait, to who? Royal marriage. Please. Great. Okay, who died? Was it this guy? No. No, it's this guy. No. What we want, that's great. You're gonna lead the army yourself, you buffoon. I'll take the fucking stability hit. You're a shit ruler. Like, you embezzle, you make things more expensive, like, fuck you. We have a really good heir. He's a little on the young side, but that's fine. You're gonna get involved in the military aspect, you'll lead the army yourself, and we'll see what happens, eh? Okay. Getting a lot of money here. Building up a little bit of a war chest. Oh yeah, institution adoption. Show institutions. Ah, we need to wait. States. There's a state here, right? Institutions gone to your state? Okay. Advancement effort. Yay. How about this state? Same dealio. Advancement effort. Advancement effort. How about the state? Advancement effort. So I think we can embrace it. We just need the money. I see. So it's basically once you get past the small amount, you just need to save the money for it. Okay. So we need to save the money. Actually, why don't we just take loans for that? Are concerned with the great influence and ability in our state. We need nobility loyalty. Please curb such expenses. Sorry that I'm not reading that too intensely. There are just loyal estates in your country. Okay, what can we do to make you happy? Call a diet, lose prestige to gain loyalty and influence. Now they're happier. So, I think I am going to take a loan just to get the frickin' thing. There we go. We can embrace an institution. Embrace. Sweet. Now we can probably buy a tech. Yep. Can now be in a weapons manufactory. Cool. We'll get free colonies. Imagery cost -10. Oh my god. Imagery combat ability. Some of these are so good. Like, interlacustrine ideas seems to actually be pretty good. Gives our attrition enemies more attrition. It gives us an additional merchant. So what are we gonna? We probably want humanism. Religious unity goes up. National unrest goes down. Tolerance of heretics goes up. Here's the separatism goes down. More promoted cultures. Better relations. More tolerance of heathens. So that would be very good for that. Innovative would reduce prestige decay. Reduce the cost of everything. Increase advisors. Pretty good. Innovative might be a really good idea for us as well. But probably we should actually go for a military thing, shouldn't we? Unfortunately. Humanist, though. Humanist is really good. Cavalry, military technology cost. So manpower. Army tradition decay goes down. More diplomats. So who will give more merchants? Trade? Trade ideas would be great, too. Humanist ideas, though. Let's do quantity. Getting all of them, land force limit goes up. Getting all of them, loyalty plus 10% every month. Trade ideas gives us an additional merchant, so we'll get a ton of merchants if we take trade. We could probably use that at some point. Villages is for converting things. Yeah, humanist ideas or innovative we would go for. I don't really care about some of these things, like induce inflation costs and war exhaustion or whatever. Tolerance, religious unity, that's just too good. We are going to have to probably go for it early, even though it might keep our diplomatic technology in a bad place. Thankfully, I'll lose administrative power or 21 religious regiments. At least in the areas where Muslims are still not a majority. In Uganda, however, the new religion, the new religion, some who feel our theology is a bit on the liberal side. There's an influx of comfort for the less religiously orthodox. Replace the governor. I don't want to deal with that. That's a pretty sizable rebellion. The printing press is spreading pretty quickly. Whoa. Do my eyes deceive? Protect local trade, okay. Edicts. Protect trade. Edicts. Protect trade. Protect trade, no current edict, few edicts. You're gonna protect, no, you're pretty good, so you're gonna protect trade. I have loans that I need to pay back, that's fine. Accommodation of the natives, they lose ferocity, cool. Invest in a new idea, an additional colonist would be pretty nice. But how are we doing in terms of technology versus the rest of the world? Not great, right? They're probably at 14, 15, yep. I really need to reform the government, y'all. This is bad. It's going too slow. So diplomatic needs to go up. We need them more than we need colonies. We just need stability and administrative power. That's all we need, and then we can do it. Oh, why did I have to go change the national focus? Should have kept it where it was. Jeez, you're just a terrible administrator is the problem. Just a terrible ass king. As a technology, thank you. Cool. Still behind, but we're doing that's looking a little healthier. Not by much. Yeah. It's the problem with playing a country all the way over here is I don't get to use my technological advantage for long from investing all this stuff. Our heir is greedy. Why does everybody in our government suck so much? Our government sucks. Truce with Congo has ended. Well, that means it's time, friends. Do we finish them off? What do we do? I really need administrative power to reform my government. So we're going to have to just sit on it. We have plenty of money. We can always just fabricate the claims again if we lose them. Okay, we don't need institution spread anymore. Let's do centralization effort. Also with you, centralization effort. Also you, centralization effort. You... What is the autonomy around here? 13, 13, low. And you go over here, you start getting places with tons of autonomy. Oh, the autonomy's gone down, though. Separatism will happen when... Oh, still devastated, things like that. Excellent. Self-sustaining colony. You can make a state. Make it a core. Yep. Where do some of the colonists next? Alright, let's focus on places now that we still have uncolonized territory in, like you. Let's do this one. 4,000 natives still. Off you go. You go over there. Go to Nakoma. We're gonna form you up, you two up. Form up. Split off some of our better trained. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, we can. We're not gonna though. So we send the colonists and we wait. Time of peaceful expansion and rebellions. We even get our foot in this trade node here. Be able to shift up into the Congo from Zanzibar. Like, eventually what we want to do is we want to go here, we want to shift up to Congo, and we either want to collect here or collect on Ivory Coast. So at some point we're going to want to move our capital to Luba, probably. Yeah, Luba's also cheap to develop. So we'd move to Luba. Oh yeah, there's the one odd culture here. Whew! This is so developed. Okay. Lose manpower. In order to keep a suitable professional army sufficient, so we need to recruit more officers. It's fine. Yeah, so we're all still... Oh, they are not a tribe anymore. They are a despotic monarchy. Well, that's why we're going to reform. So we're actually having a disadvantage against them a little bit. We're just beating them because we're who we are, you know? Build buildings. No, we're not going to build. We need to sit on the money a bit. It's coming due 14th of February in 2 years, so we need to just sit on it and try to pay back a loan. Sharing has been terminated. Agreement expired after 10 years. Yeah, they don't want it anymore. We would like you to become our vassal. We own their core province. Okay, you're not going to become a vassal. We'll have to conquer you the old-fashioned way. You're not very valuable. What if we return provinces to you, huh? Can we just give you provinces? Sell province. So there are those guys. They have claims there. And there. They have claims there. I'm going to give it to them. Hey you, diplomacy. I would like to sell you some provinces. How much can we get for them? We can get 96 for it. Cost us 2% to give us inflation. We'll sell them these two provinces. They don't even earn this that much money. Yeah. Yeah. One province at a time. Which one's better? Sell them the Christian province. Oh, it's spice producing though. Well, that's okay. The market is a medical plant which is becoming increasingly popular in both the Christian and Muslim world for recreational purposes. Price of tobacco went up. Okay. Diplomacy. We can now pay back our loan. Cool. Also want to sell them Cuba at some point, but I don't think they have the money. Now we clean them out. What I want to do is sell them back their provinces, then vassalize them, and then diplo-annex them and get the provinces back, basically. Yeah. And then they'll have their territories back. Offer knowledge sharing, confirm. Okay, wondrous. Now this an idea, excuse me, or tech. We should wait do tech because we have the money for it. We need to boost stability. We need 180. Oh, until 1600. Come on, you're killing me. Gotta reform my government. Also gotta get to military technology comparable to Europeans, which is 14 right now. What the heck is up with you, Kazembe? You're extremely far ahead, and they're extremely far behind. Because they embraced the institution already, probably. Cool. We got the wharf. We just gained 1 stability for no reason. Sweet. And now we just need to wait until we have 200 administrative power. Alright, we're almost there. I hope we're going to reform our government today and finally embrace Christianity and do all those things. There's 1 base tax in Busoga. There's Busoga. Sounds like one of our core provinces. They'll be disloyal. So we'll just wait for it to improve, I guess. We'll have to. They're just a little miffed at me. But I didn't want to lose 1 base tax. We need money. Once again, as always, we need money. And then we're going to get to switch up our guys to better warriors. Yes! Okay, we now have out-of-date units. Woohoo! We now have fire and shock. I really like the African Hills Warriors. They have good offensive fire. Sweet. Cool. We now have much more buff military units. Now this is struck our colony in Rukala. It is so devastating that there's a serious risk our colony will disappear. We can't afford to lose administrative power right now. I'm sorry. Isn't there like a disease map? Oh no, that's in Crusader Kings, isn't it? Alright. So they'll go a little slower as a result. That's okay. Best we can do. Alright. So we just gotta wait. We're gonna be able to make this decision real soon. Come on, yes. And now we do it. Stability dropped like hell, that's fine. We are now a regular old government. Despotic monarchy lowers unrest. Absolutism, administrative monarchy gives me more money. And autonomy. We kind of want an administrative monarchy. Actually. Can we do it? 12. Early modern administration. Feudal monarchy is better. Income from vassals. Oh, we don't have any vassals yet. Stability is low. We need administrative power soon to get to increase our stability. So we're gonna have some fights for a little while, I think. Nothing our army can't handle. The money situation, though, looming disaster. Alright. So we need religious unity soon. I might as well do everything at once, eh? Convert to Christianity. We need stability. We need stability to convert to Christianity. Or Islam. So we don't have a tribal government. Stability, stability, stability. Oh dear. Our government just horribly destabilized. What can we do about this? Mercenary discipline. Discipline. Resistance to Reformation plus 90%. Okay. I mean, we're nowhere near the Reformation, but that's fine. Alright, we're gonna need to do something about this money situation. Everybody gets fired who isn't doing administrative power. That helped. How else can we get out some money? There we go. Reading out corruption's reduce. Oh, we'll wait for the colony to finish and then we'll have money again. We need to get a loan. We really need to do is boost stability. Increase civilization. A good compromise of Bastia area when Euro is politically a rather shattered nation. We're going to spend money we don't have, and we're going to take our first loan. Oh, we just did it automatically. Cool. Yep, I know. Things suck now. It's not going to last forever, though. We'll stabilize the government shortly. Jeez, that decision really screwed me over. Forgot that I needed to reform the government. Age 20. Rebel uprising is imminent. Alright. Who are they? 80k Congolese separatists. Okay. Disaster's looming. It'll make stability much more expensive. Not a lot we can do about it, except hope. Alright, here we go. We're gonna actually need to form up for this one. Getting pretty close to calling it quits for the day. I think it's 7:20 I'm gonna do it. 3-hour session here. Ah, 10 years of separatism. And now we walk over there and punch him in the face. We need humanist ideas. We really need humanist ideas. Can we sell them a thing? Can we sell you another province? For like nothing. It's not worth it. Yep, we're gonna fight him there. Cool. The king himself went and did that. Copper. Nice. That'll get us some more cash. Not a lot though. Jeez, we're just hemorrhaging money here. Who announced me as a rival? Far too few rivals. Alright. How's this trade note going? They're still not sucking any money out, even though there's a lot. Several people are steering trade here. And a lot of it goes upriver, oh my god. It's only Congo sending it to the Ivory Coast though, and Mutapa is trying to send it back to their trade node. Which is partially uncolonized, and therefore possibly could become our territory. Humiliate rival Cassius Belli. losing so much money. We may have to fire our remaining advisor. Edicts. Edicts, edicts, edicts. State maintenance. I keep forgetting about that. No edict. Cool. No edict. Cool. No edict. Cool. No edict. Cool. Hey, you keep protecting local trade. Where's our government at? Where does it tell me how many states I can have? There we are, 12 states of the 15 we can possibly have. Advancing, okay. How do we increase government rank? Diminish these high, nobody likes us. Where's government rank? I'm sure I've seen that around here somewhere. Oof. Please let me boost it, please. Should we get the idea? No, we should get the technology. Well, we have the money. Well, we have the institution. We should use it or lose it. Decisions. So we need a stability of 1, and then we can convert to Christianity and start converting the rest of our place to Christianity. Ugh, we should really deal with disasters, though, and stuff like that. We also have neighbors bonuses, so yeah, we should take these as soon as possible. We're benefiting from these guys. These guys are really far ahead. Ooh, we could get better artillery. Speaking of which, before you get rid of everything, let's fabricate another claim. On Songo. I mean, we could just go raid them for cash. It's a terrible time to go to war, actually. There we go. Stability got boosted slightly. Oh no. We won. Unrest level is at least 1. Okay, so that 1 point of stability might have been all we needed to make it over the edge. Technology, yes. Let's take men of war. May slander merchants. Can we use that against Congo? Can we just like slander the merchants a bit? Slander the target's merchants, so try to destroy their merchants. There we go. We need some administrative technology, though, badly. But we need stability more. Really need administrative technology. Yeah, potential unrest. So go back to drilling. There's no longer an imminent threat of a revolt. What are you doing? I said get to work. These guys are actually getting pretty close to... pretty comparable to Europe over here. Oh my. They're at 16s and 15s. Ooh, and these guys are getting ahead as well. I think I've had kind of an impact on this map. And it's going to make the Europeans' lives a bit substantially harder. Nobody who gives us money. It's nobody we care about. We have just reason to go to war against them. Their provinces are probably filled with money. Let's get our stability up just a little bit more before we justify a trade conflict against them or something and then just, you know, round them up. Let's boost our stability. We need 90. Go to war with them, get a bunch more Christian provinces, and then convert to Christianity. Make everybody confused. We're getting pretty close to wrap-up time. I'd like to get a stability of 0, maybe, and then, or convert to Christianity and then call it a thing. Good, we gain power protection. Rebel uprising is imminent, okay. Where are they gonna rise up now? Lunda. Mapasu and Rund, so they're right there, okay. Actually, they're gonna rise up. We cannot. We're gonna have to turn a blind eye now. Ugh, damn nobles. Ruining everything. Oh, come on. This ruler's terrible. Wandering shamans just... Missionary strength plus 2? Like... Yeah, stability at least 1 to convert to Christianity. Or Islam, we can choose one. I'm probably going to choose Christianity for the colonists! I think, don't they get more... colonists? Look at the religion map mode. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3 Christian provinces. 2. Oh, but they're like... Oh, we're gonna have to convert to Islam. Oh well. Oh dear. Let's send our let's send both of them in. Maybe we'll get lucky and kill our monarch and get somebody who's better. They're losing confidence in their leadership? Oh, well, yeah, I got what I wished for. I got what I wished for. He died, the idiot died in battle, and now we have a new heir. Let's actually hire a general this time. Cool. So we have our new person is in charge, and now our stability is complete shit now, once again. But we should actually be getting we're gonna be actually getting a decent amount of administrative power. This person is an excellent administrator, and we can probably do some things like laundering shamans, higher missionary strength, which we'll need. No current cult. Okay. Select a cult. Alright. Domestic trade power, yeah. We need that more right now. How are we at? Minus a shit ton. Why? State maintenance, army maintenance, fort maintenance. Alright, so we're gonna have to do something a bit drastic. We're gonna mothball forts. Depleting their garrisons. Okay. That'll reduce our maintenance a lot. Alright. Royal marriage from you. Let's talk to you. We want a royal marriage with you too. If you'll let us have one. Oh, we still have them. Okay. We're gonna revoke our guarantee on you. We can go to war with them anytime we want, but right now we gotta worry about our really horrendous stability situation. Wait, can I already boost it? Yes! Thank goodness. New air. What does our air look like? Not great. Do I hear singing? Damn. We have plenty of legitimacy, money, prestige, what we need. Money. Currently have one loan. That's how much it's for. We need money. Wait, can we stop rooting out corruption so hard? Slightly. Unbalanced research. Yeah. I need to advance my administrative technology. At least you got some decent military tech now. Got a little too enthusiastic there, I think. So we need to do ideas for a while. You go over there to Lango. We're gonna go after Lango next. Alright, we're making money now. Okay, we're making money. That's good. Should we just destroy that and immediately, like, we don't have money for a colony. Go back. Wait a minute. We can't afford this. Yeah. Wait, who demands controls of provinces? Hold on. The nobility want provinces. Okay. I see how this is. Let's give you a province. Sucks. This one's a good one. Where's the panel? Estates. Other good places with lots of good manpower stuff. There, now they're happy. Cool, stability got boosted. Level uprising imminent. Stop drilling. Stop drilling. Who are they? Independence for Yaka. That's fine. No. We're a bit stretched as it is. Oh, it's 1600, thank gosh. Can we set our focus? Not until May. Alright. Austria rules the Holy Roman Empire. I don't care about that. Cool. We're back to administrative, which makes sense. We're also behind in it. Use the military as a workforce. We can afford to lose some manpower. The glory of our capital has long been neglected. We have an opportunity to improve the city. And that's what we're going to do. Come on, stability. Come on, boosting stability. We need 101. We can do this. It won't take very long now. Solve the imbalanced research. We'll get everything done. And then he just immediately stabilized the country because he's a really good administrator. Yep. More Catholics. We want that. Because that's what we're converting to. Alright, Rukawa has become self-sustaining. Let's core it now. What's next? Let's look at trade. Let's keep doing our trade node here. Yeah, mothballing the forces necessary. We gotta keep colonizing, though. We gotta try to keep our colonists busy. Coffee boom. I'm pretty aggressive. How's the professionalism doing? We're quite professional. Oh, we're gonna have to just sit on the military technology. I mean, we already have unbalanced research. We'll kick their butts. It won't be a problem. And thus, it was not a problem. As predicted. And will you resupply them? Ugh. Alright, global trade is back. What the heck is this? Age of Reformation is ending soon. Global trade has been established, but where? Global trade, where are you? Ethiopia's just getting the printing press. Oh, we have a little bit of global trade. Ah. Excellent. Alright. Well, then it happens at every center of trade, and now we just develop. But first, stability can we boost? We can. We can and we will, and now we're going to convert. Say religion. Sweet. So we just fucked over our country. We have a disputed succession. We have other decisions available. Which ones? No. Yeah, we'll pass this. Increase your tax modifier? Heck yeah. Embrace the Counter-Reformation. No. We're not going to embrace the Counter-Reformation. So we just fucked our country up good. So the best one would be to do here. Takes 72 months to convert Banyoru to Catholicism. Gets too high when we see large-scale heresies forcing reformation upon the church. This level is common through the entire Catholic world, and actions by any Catholic monarch may increase it. Yep, we're not Catholic. That's what we are. Yeah, well, let's reduce our tolerance of heretics for now. Because we really need to do that, but we are under no circumstances increasing the difficulty of embracing institutions in this country. Let me just do a few things to briefly unfuck this country, since we are so fucked right now. There we go. So we only have one missionary, so it's going to take a while. I mean, it would give us 2 missionaries. Could we unembrace them? Yeah. We gotta do it. We need the additional people. We gotta convert as many people as possible over to the correct religion. Yeah, do some easy ones too. $179. Sorry, man. Oh, we'll lose money though. We're just gonna have to take another loan. Alright, that's about as unfucked as this country's getting right now. So we just got a ton of that, and now we got to worry about the papacy. Where is our religion? Hey, look, no active cardinals. Papacy view. Yeah, we're not even going to try to become the controller. Oh my god, I'd love to have that. Oh, I'm glad I did this. So we've now become Catholic. But in ideas, we are going to go the path of humanism. Probably, unless more missionaries, lower stability cost, better missionaries, tolerance to true faith, and yearly papal influence. That's quite useful. Prestige, missionary strength against heretics +2. That would give me a lot of permanent casus bellis against people around me. Black heirs. Yeah, I don't care. I know my stability is low. Well, I think I've played enough of this game for one day. So it is now 1600. We're about halfway through the game at this point. We have managed to take a good chunk of Central Africa here. We're pretty expansive, honestly. We've expanded pretty rapidly. We need to do more colonies, and we have a lot of religious conversions we need to get done. Yeah. Yep, and then we can, like, if we convert, we're trying right now to convert our most important provinces first. There's a chance we might get caught up in the Reformation as well. So we have a better tolerance of heathens than of heretics, because of the Blasphemy Act, and because we're Catholic. We still have animus and criticism. That's giving us more tolerance of heathens. It's good. A lot of tolerance of the true faith. Look at that. Because of holy lineages. Maybe we should just, like, focus on that. Like, we have really good tolerance of the true faith. We have very bad tolerance of heretics. Like, maybe we should go for religious. Jeez, reform desire is high, though. Has made technology more expensive, but right now we have unbalanced technology anyway. Well, stability sucks, everything sucks. We bit off a bit more than we can chew, but I think we just basically cinched the rest of the game for us. Unless the Europeans invade us, and now we're Christians, so they're going to have a harder time justifying it. So, yeah. Things are going well for the Kingdom of Bunyoro. This has been High Strategy with Hyena Girl 64, and I'm signing off now. Later.